This is a wee story called Where Has Daddy's Moustache Gone? Willie Seán's daddy had a moustache. It was big and black, and it lived a life of its own just under his nose. When he smiled, it seemed to spread right across his face. When he was sad, it drooped like a wilted flower, and when he shouted, it fluttered like a pirate flag. Mind you, he didn't shout very often, or so he said, and Willie Seán believed him. The time that Willie Seán noticed his daddy's moustache most was at night. Sometimes he would creep into his mummy and daddy's room when he woke cold and lonely in the middle of the night. His mummy would lift him into bed. All he could see of his daddy was the moustache rippling as he snored. The rest of his daddy was under the bedclothes, keeping warm. Willie Seán loved his daddy's moustache. So did his daddy. Every so often it would grow too long and start to get into the soup. Then he would trim it with a big, long, sharp cutthroat razor, and Willie Seán would go with his daddy to the bathroom and help him. "You watch and make sure I don't cut it lopsided," his daddy would say. "It would be a terrible thing if I cut it twice and it was still too short." Willie Seán would stand and gaze up at his daddy through big blue eyes in mortal fear that his moustache would need to be cut for a third time to make it right. One dark, cold winter night, not long after his third birthday, Willie Seán crept into his parents' room. As he climbed into the bed, he realised with a panic he couldn't see his daddy. There was a big shape in the bed beside his mummy, but the blankets covered it completely. And it didn't have a moustache.